Welcome back to the #1 simulation football league on YouTube. Check the receipts. With the league history dating back to 2016, we're still carrying the torch into 2025 with the highly anticipated Season 9. This season promises to be our greatest and most historical season as we now have all 32 teams in one file. Get ready to see every team's rebrand, new uniforms, and new city relocations. The Season 9 Reloverse will be like none other. Expect new storylines, new rivalries, new ways to progress your player, and more chances to see your player each and every week of the RFL season. With over 540 upcoming games, there is no reason you shouldn't be tuned in with the RFL this January. Get in to get your storyline out there and move up the RFL ranks to move on to greatness starting in Season 9. The official RFL is back and better than ever. Lock in.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty, and I'm here to close out Week 6 of the RFL. Man, what a season it has been, and what a season it's been for these two teams. Who would have thought that the Columbus Explorers would be sitting at 1-4 on the season? And as for the London Bulldogs, they are coming off of their last two games with losses. The first loss they took of the season was 2 weeks ago against the undefeated and currently on a bye week St. Louis Aviators. And then just last week, they looked like they had it in the bag for the majority of the game, but then the Celtic Tigers, their biggest rivals, managed to separate and hung 50 on the Bulldogs, mainly because of a late interception that got took back. But 50-29 was the final score, and they look to try to bounce back with a win here at home in front of their home crowd against the Explorers. And just a fun fact for guys who didn't know, this is a battle between the last two RFL champs. The Columbus Explorers had the first undefeated season to win a Relo Bowl in the rookie season of Daryl Johnson, who, by the way, unfortunately is not playing in this game due to injury in which he suffered back in Week 3 against the Desperados, which is really where the string of their last losses has come. We talked about the 2 losses for the Bulldogs, 4 straight losses for the Explorers. So, it's being tough. They look to bounce back as well. I'm about to get this set up for you guys. I'll take a little, be right back real fast. But let me know in the chat who you guys got, Explorers or Bulldogs. We're about to start this thing up in a second. All right, we are back and ready to get this thing started in London. It's a clear day and a great way to end off the week. Who is going to snap their losing streak? Explorers kicking this one off to the Bulldogs, as this will be fielded from the 4-yard line. And one of the more dangerous returners in RFL history, Cage, gets that one up and out to about the 24, close to the 25-yard line. And currently leading the league in interceptions is Timmy Merritt, but his team's still above 500 and looking to keep it that way by the end of this one. 11 touchdowns to 7 interceptions and close to 1,400 passing yards as they'll come out here in the I formation. In the first play, they're going to run with Matt Wheaton, who has been sensational and has been leading the league in rushing for a while now. He's currently at 3rd, and really all he needs to have is at least 50 yards by the end of tonight to be right back on top as the league's leading rusher. As the next pass, Timmy Merritt can't even get the pass off in time. There was literally no blocking off that right side edge. They just let the heat come right through. And that is Marquez Ray, the defensive back, that gets to him. And I'm not sure what happened there. Complete missed blocks there from the offensive line. They just let them blitz right through and get a clean shot on their quarterback. I can't fault Timmy Merritt there. And I don't know what's going on since the update. The home team logos haven't been loading at the bottom of the scoreboard. I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully they fix that. But 5 wide, empty set. Bulldogs, they're going to look for a scramble, as that's going to pick up 3 yards. So the Bulldogs unable to do anything on their opening drive. Run play went for minimal yards. Blitz came through with poor blocking on the right side and nothing open down the field. And that's one area that is still strong and at 100% for the Columbus Explorers as their secondary, as this return will end at the 41-yard line. And we will get our first look at the starting quarterback tonight, who has been leading for the last 2 weeks this offense. It's Everett Bradley. No interceptions, 2 touchdowns, but no wins currently as the starter since taking over in that Dallas game. When starting, he's lost their last 2 games. And man, I know he is heartbroken on how that last one went. Had the lead for a majority of the game against the Lumberjacks and lost by 1 point, 20-19, as he'll look to pass. Pressure coming, gets the ball off just in time as he's able to find Austin for a 9-yard gain. And one thing about Everett Bradley is with his game, I mean, sometimes he can impress you with some of the plays he makes, and then he just has those mistakes. Just has not been a consistent quarterback for this franchise, as Drew Brewer and company, as Masters also with him, will have that in the backfield for a loss of a yard. Is now 3rd and 2. As they will run the ball, and the Bulldogs will stuff it. 4th down. They'll return the favor. This could be that kind of game. Explorers are missing their star linebacker, which is their best player on defense, and DeMarco Lando, who also was taken out 3 weeks ago in that Dallas game with Daryl Johnson. So they are really taking some key losses, and teams have been taking advantage of those losses, and Bulldogs looking to be the last one before DJ returns next week, and they have a bye week. Here's a look at the rushing leaders. As you can see right there, coming to this game, 523 and 3rd in the league in rushing, 555. He'll definitely get over that. All he needs is just 32 yards here tonight. It said 50 earlier. Play action. He's got enough time to block on the blocks this time, and there goes Stanley Whitehead for a huge 1st down gain. Stanley Whitehead may be an aging vet who's been here since the very first season of the RFL, but one thing about this guy is he always shines and makes the big plays. May not be as fast as he used to be at an 87 speed and everything, but one thing he's always going to do is make plays, as that run goes for just 1 yard. And he is still sitting at a 94 overall at the age of 31. Big-time playmaker, leads them in receiving yards this year. Here goes some pressure, and that is broken up, incomplete. And this is the best on the best right here. Whitehead manned up against arguably the best cornerback in the RFL, Rashad Chamberlain. 3rd and 9. He'll scramble out, throw while on the move, and it's a bit too high. It's in and out of the hands of Henry Dockett. Thought that was going to be going the other way. And that is another stop by this Columbus defense. And so they will boot this one off. And in the end zone, it will go for a touchback, as Everett Bradley in the offense marches right back out onto the field. Still no points put up just yet. Just about at 8.5 minutes ago in the very first quarter, so still plenty of time as pressure is coming straight up the middle, and he cannot handle it. That is their best linebacker, Duke Pascal, who comes through and shuts him down for a 12-yard loss. That's just a great blitz. And they made some adjustments, different type of playbook they're going with here, and they just wanted to be able to send more heat. They're playing back a little bit too much, they felt. And now starting to try to put pressure and condense the running game, get more guys in the box, as well as send that pressure, as you saw there. And as this run is just good for 4 yards for Everett Bradley. So they're doing a really good job keeping that run game in check. And of course, when you play a defense like this is when you really would love to have Daryl Johnson to extend plays with his legs. Here's a throw over the middle of the field. Will be caught by Caleb Houston in heavy traffic, but nowhere near enough for the 1st down. Bulldogs will get the stop. This could be a very defensive game. In my opinion, in this matchup, if you are the Bulldogs, which they just really have not tried to establish it just yet, probably will try to run the football more. knowing that their key playmaker at that linebacker position is gone. Right now, they are trying the strength of this defense currently. I mean, again, no one lost in the secondary, so you're facing one of the better pass defenses in that area, as they do try to run the ball here on a counter, and just the Explorers just doing a good job. They'll bottle that up in the backfield for a loss of a yard. Wheaton now has his team at a 2nd and 11. There's a fire over the middle. His speedster's got the speed to outrun him big time as he gets inside the 20 and a mean stiff arm out at the 16. And we've seen this route be very dangerous this season. The basic drag route. If you got a speed guy catching that and it's man-to-man, especially against a linebacker, that's where you can scoop up big yards like this. And we've seen many of teams have success with this. Even think back to their last game that they had last week against the Celtic Tigers. You saw Cam Rux of Dublin be able to take that drag route all the way to the house as they try to run the ball again. And the Explorers, looks like their game plan, shut down Matt Wheaton at all costs. Pass game, they already have the leader in interceptions. Let's take our chances. We got one of the better secondaries. So see the game plan actually looking pretty solid. And pressure is there. A good job getting rid of it before taking that sack, but still a 3rd and long for London. They need 11. They want to keep this drive going for a touchdown. 17 for the touchdown. As he got the completion and a good tackle immediately made there. It's going to keep him 4 yards short. And that was Vondre Priester, the veteran linebacker, 29 years old and 84 overall. And the game's first point's going to come from Michael Flota, College Series Kicker Award winner. And of course, the award was named after him as being one of the first key user-submitted kickers. It's 3-0. They'll take this one from the 4-yard line down the middle of the field. It's going to be Christian Nash. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Christian Nash used to actually be a London Bulldog. So going up against his former team here. And trying to run the ball with a Tagway again. That is shut down. Rodine absolutely destroying that play. Bradley underneath. A little bit too low there for C.J. Robinson to stay upright, and had to hit the deck a little too hard. Ends up falling over for just a few yards. 3rd and 9 now for Bradley Atagwe as they'll rush for instant pressure, and that is a big-time catch made for a first down back out to Robinson. And you got the best on best right here. Shaquille Tiller, their best cornerback. And up against arguably the best wide receiver in the league, some would say. And the receiver wins that battle. Punt formation to the left side here. Instant heat coming, but able to find an open target on the spot route. That is Joshua Jeffrey, 2nd-year tight end out of UGA from the college series. And how about last week? I mean, despite the loss, 9 catches for 119 yards for this young tight end. There goes some play action, got some time, got a man, and it is going to be Houston. The Ohio State Buckeye legend, as he'll get to the 33-yard line. And just like that, Columbus is in field goal range. We just knew that this pair up between Houston and Robinson is going to be a crazy pair for the future. And wow, they've been great against the run all game except for that play right there as Atagwe rips off a big one to the 12-yard line. That's 21 yards picked up. Bad pursuit angles. So there were a few defenders who could have made a tackle and somehow just let them run right by. A heavy blitz being sent this time, and that just bounces right off of Houston. Never saw the football coming. Probably didn't assume he was going to get the football. Throw this one into the flats. Big hit. Catch still made by Austin, and that's just what he does best, man. He catches those tightly contested passes. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 3-0, Bulldogs leading. But the Explorers, I mean, they're right there. Touchdown could give them the lead here to start this second half. But they face a 3rd and 7. Can they convert? Can they get in the end zone? We will find out. As Everett Bradley, pressure, throws, had him open for the touchdown, but the pass sails too high. C.J. Robinson with the utmost effort to try to get that thing, but way too up there for a 6'5 receiver. And the extra point, it's good. Excuse me, field goal attempt is good by O'Connor. And we're tied right back up 3-0. I said 3-0, 3-3. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, win is big for either one of these teams here tonight. They desperately need it. Of course, the Explorers really need it. They want to stay in contentions for their division despite the 1-4 start. And these guys, they've got an opportunity. There's a look at rushing touchdowns. Levi Dixon leading the league with 7. Matt Wheaton needs 2 if he could try to tie him up in that category. Levi Dixon had 3 touchdowns this week against the Pittsburgh Pioneers in their 52-27 victory. Motion over to the right side as Timmy Merritt blitzed heavy and a big shot laid on Whitehead. He cannot hold on. Merritt has got a completion. Big hit again. Kind of pushes him forward for an extra yard. 3rd and 7. Bulldogs desperately needing a big play here. Looking for someone to get open. He's got great protection, and he's going to take off. Timmy Merritt has not been afraid to do that this season. Going back to his early rookie season days, I've not seen this man scramble since season 1 or season 2. Some good blocks here. There goes Matt Wheaton. He's out of there to the 30. Stiff arm, still on his feet, knocked out of bounds at the 20. And he is once again the league leading rusher after that play right there. And you can definitely owe that to the running backs. And look at this. This isn't just anybody he's stiff arming. Yeah, I know it's a cornerback, but this is one of the best tackling cornerbacks in the league in Chamberlain. He just throws him right to the side. If they can get this guy going, man, they can really open up a lot of things for this offense. 1st and 10. Quick throw, and he misses him. Got to put that on him. Chamberlain was covering over the top, so really could not lay that out there. Tried to, and looking at a 2nd and 10 now. As he's got the completion out to his old reliable tight end. And Reggie Streeter had 2 touchdowns last week in their loss to Dublin. And a wide open receiver down to the 6-yard line. It's Anthony Connell. He's got 51 yards off of just 2 receptions. A little shift in safeties here, so it might be a blitz coming off of this right side for Columbus. And yes, they will send it. They'll run it. And Wheaton trying his best as they run a counter the other direction, so they keep it on. And he picks up about 4 yards on that run. So a solid run. Should make this 2nd and goal more manageable. They come out in the I formation. Strong set to the left. Broken tackle. He is still fighting forward. And they will stop him pretty much at the line of scrimmage. Wheaton trying his best to get in there. Still denied, but they will go right back to the beast for a 3rd time, and there he is. Touchdown, London. And now he's within 1 to tie up Levi Dixon for the most touchdowns here in week 6 going into week 7. Bulldogs with the extra point to go up 10-3. And it's good. 10 plays, 72 yards, 4 minutes and 29 seconds. I seen somebody asking about invites to the league. You'll be able to get an invite from applications this weekend. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to try to get those invites out. If you don't get them tomorrow, definitely Sunday. So be on the lookout for your email. Caleb Houston this season already 414 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's on pace to break over a stack. Look to pass. Bradley firing towards the sidelines, and that's one of the attributes about Bradley that is just great, is his arm talent. He can definitely zip some passes in and out in the places he needs. And he's firing again. This is going to be caught for a first down by Houston. What a catch. Takes a big shot afterwards, but it does not matter. Now you got 2 NBA-style players out here. I said that C.J. Robinson was 6'5", but no, it's Caleb Houston who's standing at 6'5". The guy's got 94 speed, 83 overall. He's pretty much the next coming of C.J. Robinson for this squad, as he's at 22 years old, as I said, and Robinson is 29. That pass almost enough for a first down. Everett Bradley looking good this drive. Heat's coming. And a good job throwing this ball away. That's one area he hasn't done too well during his time as a starter so far this season, is knowing when to get rid of the football. He's taken a lot of sacks. Single back formation. They'll try to run for it here. And that is a great tackle to stop him just short, as the Bulldogs will bring up 4th and inches. And I think Columbus goes for it here, though, in my opinion. That's just a great job by Shane Masters. They're actually going to kick the field goal. It's going to be a 55-yarder. Does Trey O'Connor have the leg and accuracy? He does not. He had the leg, but just off to the right. And Columbus will come up empty-handed by a hair. Surprised they did not try to go for it there. And seeing it was inches, you had the offense rolling. And even giving another handoff to Tagway again, even though I know it's been kind of tough. I think they had higher chances of that being a conversion. 1st and 10. There's a throw to the flats. Catch is made, and Eddie Chip, a rookie out of Oklahoma, going to pick up 3 yards on the play. Gun punch to the right side, though motion over Winkleman. I believe he's caught a ball yet. Dangerous pass there. Just good coverage over the middle. Andrew Johnson, former Sacramento Condor, now San Jose. He's feeling some heat. And somehow he gets out of there, trying to get the first down. And man, I don't know who Timmy Merritt thinks he is, but I mean, when he does scramble, I would say most of the time he's successful at it. I mean, this is 3 Columbus Explorers that I thought for sure had him dead to rights, but somehow he manages to get outside, but the defense still doing its job, getting that stop and forcing a punt. And punt this one towards the right sideline, and what a punt. This goes out of bounds at the 11-yard line as Chandler Overton bombing that one. So Explorers in the gun. Pressure starting to seep in. He's got a wide open Joshua Jeffries. And that completion will put Bradley north of 100 yards passing in this first half. We're now under 5 minutes left to go in this half. 4-man rush. Fires again. C.J. Robinson just sitting right over the middle of the field, wide open on the spot route. It's It's a really good route. Work it up against zone defense. You just find that wide open zone, turn your numbers to the quarterback, boom, fires it immediately. Nice play. What a play by JT. Jermaine Taylor dropping him in the backfield for a loss of 2. Jermaine Taylor, part of that undefeated Georgia Bulldog team back in College Series 2. Absolute stud. First round draft pick for the Bulldogs. And trying to run it again to the right side. It is shut down by JT again. So we like to call him the big dog on this defense. He's been a Bulldog his whole life. And set up the screen. One man absolutely whiffs on the tackle and gives up the first down. I don't know what Shaquille Tiller was doing on that play, but he had him literally dead to rights. Looked like he was taking a good angle and everything, and then just runs right by him. Ran right by Atakwe and gives up the easiest first down you could give. And a big run here. Good juke move. Atakwe's got the first down. You just cannot give this back time to breathe, really, and find lanes, because if you don't smother him at that line, he's going to find the creases, and if you get those one-on-ones 9 times out of 10, he's out of there. And a fire over the middle, still caught by Joshua Jeffries for a first down. Oh, that's a big catch. That's a great ball, too. He put it right on the numbers, really right into his gut. That's an easy catch to make. And he's going to be sacked on the blitz. It's Duke Pascal. Man, they needed some heat. They've been trying to get some of that there. They've definitely been blitzing a lot more, and it's been getting there from time to time. Finally got home there on a drive. They could have had the Explorers off the field, but just have not been able to really do so. Heat's coming, got to throw it away, takes a hit again. And they're looking at 3rd and 16. Had a 3rd and long last time, gave up a screen where they should have had it stopped. And they're hoping they don't give up a big play like that again. As Everett Bradley steps up, fires over the middle, it's caught. But it's 5 yards short of the first down. Good job by Austin. This will at least get them in range for some points. Field goal attempt here to make it a 4-point game. And it is good. 10-6. Bulldogs still on top. And it's the Explorers who get the football to start the second half, so that is huge for them. Take this one from the 4. And Cage rustled down at the 24. 42 seconds. 2 timeouts. The league's leading rusher back out onto the field. Definitely not a situation where you need to rely on him right now. They're trying to see if they can get some more points before the end of this half. If I'm the Explorers, definitely got to keep your eyes peeled out for number 89. And he cannot get this pass off in time. He is sacked. And heavy pressure sent there. He is brought down by Devontae Moore, former West Virginia Mountaineer. And after that, Bulldogs already said, hey, it's over, man. Just run a play. Let's go into the half. And it's a nice run for Wheaton to add to his stats. 57 yards on 9 carries, and that is the end of the half. Bulldogs lead this one 10-6 in a battle between the last 2 Relo Bowl champions. There's a look at some of the games that have happened so far here in Week 6 as we hop into this game of the week. At halftime, how about the Black Knights? Geno Cannon has won 4 straight. They were able to topple the Red Dragons 23-6. Cougars continue to struggle, looking for their first win as they drop to 0-6. And Owen Jack and the Dreadnoughts defeat the Cougars 21-10. And we move on. Tigers, after a big win over the Barons last week, could not best the exciting young rookie Jordan Granger as the Lumberjacks are 4-2 and defeated them in that one 23-17. But we're about ready to get back into the second half. Bulldogs, the reigning champs, leading over the champs before by just 4, 10-6. But it's the Explorers who get the football to start this second half. Get your threes in the chat. Here we go. See who's going to come out of this one on top with the win. To the 26-yard line they go, and Bradley Atagwe is looking a little bit rough for him at the beginning of the game, but he's broken off some big runs as of late. Looks like they're going to show all the bad plays, though, that's happened to him in the first half. And I wouldn't say that's really a good depiction of how the first half went for him. So far, the Explorers have outgained the Bulldogs in offensive yards by nearly 30. And they will shut them down there. Jermaine Taylor blowing it up inside. Big 3-yard loss. The throw over the middle. Tackle made. 5 yards picked up. 3rd and 8. Yeah, definitely agree with you there. No 12. Explorers getting their main guy back in week 8. Hoping to go. Oh, man, had him. If he had been able to put that directly on him, that's a first down more than likely. I mean, last time he was able to do that and was caught for a first down, that ball just sails too high ahead. Yeah, I don't know if this team is 1-4 with Darrell Johnson and DeMarco Landau not being injured. You know, so I will say for sure that the Explorers have definitely been hindered by that, and they're hoping that they can get on track once they get their guy back. And I think that's the Thunderbirds game, if I'm not mistaken, for them. That's a great time to come back. The throw out on the move, and wow, what an adjustment. That is going to be caught by Thomas McDonald for a gain of 7. How about that field awareness? And yeah, they don't play next week. They go into that bye week, and they play the Atlanta Thunderbirds at home in Columbus. So that should be a great game to watch. There's a throw, and that is a dangerous pass to try to squeeze in, and look who's there. Rashad Chamberlain has been absolutely everywhere. 3rd and 3. Bulldogs. Set up the screen. Great blocks. First down. Good tackle. Yes, good job here. Set up the screen. Got enough time to be able to draw the defenders in. A nice clear path to be able to dump that ball off to Wheaton. Just a big impact player no matter how you use him. Strong eye formation as they'll look to pass. And that is McDonald, who will have a reception for 3 yards. Right back out in the eye. Stretch it out, and boy, he's breaking tackles, but this is going to be a huge loss on the run. Almost lost 10 yards on that play. It's a 9-yard loss on the run. 3rd and 16 for London. And that's just the offensive line on that play getting overpowered. And a sack the very next play. Great defensive plays back-to-back there for Columbus. As it's Shaquille Bolden, the rookie out of Alabama. He's dominating on that play, getting by the offensive lineman. Didn't really get to see, I believe that was 67. I think it was 67. It was, I think, yeah, that was Demetrius Higgins. Getting beat there as they punt this one off. So an opportunity to take the lead back if they can score their first touchdown of the game. Said lead back. They've never had the lead in this game. And a great play again on the run. Caught him from behind. That's savage. Little Savage got him looking at a 2nd and 11. Play action. Drew Brewer coming in. Throws. Great ball. And that is Joshua Jeffries for the first down and an even 200 yards through the air for Bradley. Man, you saw Brewer just starting to get in there. That heat was seeping through, but Jeffries had his guy beat. And it's extremely tough to cover those fast tight ends. Field goal won't give them a lead. They need a touchdown. Tagway's got a lane, trying to lower the shoulder. Good open field tackle made there by Ike Page. 9 yards, though, on the run for Tagway. Toss out. Good blocks. And a spin move. Not going to work as Page is in on the tackle again, but another first down for Columbus. First and 10. Trips look to the left side. And that is going to be caught by C.J. Robinson. 7-yard gain. We've seen the Explorers look like this, but each time it has ended in field goals for them. Can they finish a drive here? Bradley Atagwe got a wide open man, and he throws it into the dirt. Four-man rush. He fires on the sidelines. Robinson's got it. First and goal. Working up against Isaac Lockhart. And it's tough to cover this guy man-to-man. I mean, Lockhart's usually locked down, but not against 8 out there. And London's challenging if he had caught the ball in bounds or not. Looks like he was clearly in to me. This is going to be a loss of a timeout for sure. Poor challenge there. Maybe it's because they try to challenge it from the opposite side of the field, from their viewpoint. But yeah, that's a bad challenge. London losing a timeout that they might need later on. First and goal. Only touchdown this game has been a rushing one, and this is a rushing attempt by Bradley as he is brought down at the 5. He tried it. Second and goal. Good pass, throws, and that was a bit dangerous. If that was up there, it could have been in the vicinity of Pascal to possibly pick it now. An empty set on 3rd and goal. A touchdown they desperately need. Can they get it? Throws on the move, and he's got Joshua Jeffries for the touchdown. Explorers will take the lead for the first time tonight. And that is just a good ball right there. Good route, too, by Jeffries. Yeah, Duke Pascal still running backwards. The extra point to put him up by 3. It's good. 13-10. Season 7 champs. 10 plays, 67 yards. They'll take this one from about the 6-yard line as rookie out of Baylor, Seamus Davey Fitzpatrick, is injured at the end of this return. 27-yard line. Yeah, so he'll cop a squat there on the bench. This is intercepted. What a play. First down for the offense after an amazing play by Bondre Priester. That is interception number 8 to officially lead the league in interceptions. As Timmy Merritt tried to fire this one into a tight window. That's just not the decision to make there. Tried to squeeze that one in. It just backfired immediately. Reggie Streeter got cut off. And they will run it. Fills the gap. Good tackle there. 3 yards on the play. Caleb Norris, safety. Quick throw. There's a flag. Obvious pass interference here. Guys was just held all the way up. So Caleb Norris, who made the good tackle the last play, gives up a 1st and goal. And fires over the middle and still caught in traffic by Robinson. A bit slow to get up, but City OP fine. And to the end zone, what a catch. Robinson has got the touchdown. That was a great ball too. I mean, that literally just whizzed by and was squeezed in the tightest window here. Look at this. Still not sure why Santiago didn't try to get a hand or anything out there, but Robinson still keeping his eyes concentrated on the ball, makes the catch, and the Explorers, the extra point to go up by 10, the biggest lead of the game, 20-10. 3 plays, 23 yards after the interception. Timmy has struggled in the department of keeping control of the football, and that has cost him, man. Definitely cost him in the games in which they have lost so far this season. Said 8 interceptions, the most of any quarterback right now, and they've been blowing him up at times. You can see right here, getting to him. But he's got to be able to make better decisions. This is the 2-time Reload Bowl winning quarterback. No other quarterback can say they've done that but him. He doesn't want his team falling to 500. He's got to get this offense going. Big shot after a tough run by Wheaton. He is popped by Andrew Johnson. And another interception. This is picked off by Rashad Chamberlain. Wow, I mean, that was read to perfection, played to absolute perfection. I mean, look at this. He's sticking with Whitehead this whole time. He goes and jumps. Look how he reads that. Jumps right in front of him, snatches that out. Best cornerback is winning this battle. And here is Everett Bradley. He's heating up. He's got 2 touchdown passes right now. It looks like he could lead the Explorers to his first win as a starter to at least get them to 2-4. Four-man rush. Bradley trying to get out of there. 1 yard. Look to pass, throws, and what a catch by C.J. Robinson. I mean, this guy is just simply unguardable. Again, working on their best corner, Shaquille Tiller, just can't hang with him. Stretch it out, shut down in the backfield by Shane Masters. 3-yard loss. And reigning champs to come from 3-0 to 0-3 their last 3 games. I mean, that's going to be tough for these guys. They play the Huskies next week, who also came off a tough loss this past week. And that's played to perfection, knocked out incomplete as Houston is unable to make the grab. 3rd and 13, Bulldogs desperately needing this stop. Their offense has not been helping them at all. They're trying to set up a screen here, and it looks like it's there. Tries to cut in off the blocks, and he will be short by a few yards. Shaquille Tiller excited about that. They'll see what they'll opt to do. It looks like they'll just take the field goal. Still keep it a 2-possession game, but why not just continue to add the points on? As that kick is good. 13-point lead, 23-10 Explorers. Take this one from the 4. Oh, man. Great return. Gets out to 38. See if they can use a bit of that momentum to finally put together a scoring drive. So Timmy Merritt, last 2 offensive possessions have been picked off and almost throws another one. Not sure what he's got going on right now, but he needs to get it together as his team heads into the 4th quarter down 23-10. Put your 4s in the chat. Battle of the 2 Reload Bowl champs going down. It looks like season 7 has got what it takes right now to walk out of here with the victory, but 14 more minutes left to maintain this lead. Heavy blitz. Timmy Merritt throws it to the turf. It's good coverage down the field, heavy pressure. And you can see immediately once he felt that, he started moving erratically in the pocket. And rush another blitz here. It's caught, but well short of the first down. And right now, this Explorers defense dictating this game, and you got Timmy Merritt out of the game. And also, if I'm the Bulldogs, you want to try to stick with running the ball a little bit. And that's one thing that they have been able to do well up to this point. Like I said, they got the league's leading rusher. And although they're down by 2 scores, you got time to run the ball now. You don't want to become fully one-dimensional when they're dominating that side of the ball early on. So we'd like to see them take that approach next time they get an opportunity. But hopefully the defense can stop the bleeding right now, because the Explorers completely have all the momentum right now. That's a good first down run of 7 yards for Tagwe. And a missed pass, had a man. C.J. Robinson again diving out. Could not make the play. 3rd and 3. And a throw and catch made by Joshua Jeffries. He has been giving Duke Pascal fits out there. Just cannot keep up with the speed. Good separation too. You see, he got caught up almost like a natural pick play there, as the stick route was in the way, so he had to move around the defender to try to chase him down. Down a run. Picks up 5 yards. Atagwe, he's been picking up some good chunks. And wide open is C.J. Robinson to the 49. Good protection here, and that is dropped. Big hit on Houston. London is desperately needing a stop here. Ryan Late now has been starting to make the adjustments, making it a little bit harder for this pressure to seep through. Early on, the Bulldogs were getting good pressure in there. This is a solid offensive line, nonetheless, though, for London. And that is a big-time catch over the middle by Austin. That was a great ball, too, by Everett Bradley. Put that low and away from the defender. As he took the shot, still made the grab. Pistol formation. And Otagwe will pick up 3. And yeah, Columbus just doing a great job right now. Keep running down the clock, take what the defense is giving you. Bradley has played a really good game, still has yet to turn the football over in the air. Even though he hasn't had wins to show for it, most likely might have the win tonight. And he took care of the football. That's all you can say. You know, he played some close games. Said last week losing by just 1 point. They led majority of that game. Just came up short against the Lumberjacks, a division opponent. Tough loss. And this is a big interception. And there goes the Smitty Jinx, man. My goodness. Shaquille Tiller getting him 1. He said, hey, we're getting cooked too much here. Somebody's got to make a play. And he goes right over the middle and snatches this one away. That's the first interception for Everett Bradley. And that's against Caleb Houston. Tried to leap over his head to catch that, but the smaller corner says, hey, I've been able to make big plays against big receivers all my life since Virginia Tech. And he makes one there. But if the Bulldogs want a shot at coming back into this one, it's going to really depend on Timmy Merritt. I mean, he's just been making very poor decisions out there. And honestly, that has cost them a lot lately. They will run it. And that's a great job by the defense. I mean, soon as you get Andrew Johnson there, he may not have made the play himself with the tackle, but it slows him up just enough for Dylan Cutler to come through and finish the job. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Timmy Merritt. Oh, man, got a guy wide open, but got to stay on your feet. Dives to make that catch is Anthony Connell. There's nothing but green grass ahead of him if he'd been able to stay up. Quick throw into double coverage there. It's not a good play at all. We literally had the defensive end looking like a cornerback out there, Devontae Moore. And the Bulldogs already feeling, hey, if we don't get this, it's game over. They're going for it at their own 25-yard line. This could be very dangerous. They need it. And he throws the same route. I mean, literally, that is the same exact defensive look he got before, and he throws this very same play. And when you look at that, I mean, the flats is wide open if you got that look. And he keeps trying to throw the slant. And now that's pretty much probably game, especially if the Explorers score a touchdown here. Play action, fires. And that looks like it just went straight through the hands of Austin. He's got the completion to C.J. Robinson. And that will put Bradley north of 300 passing yards. Keeps coming, throws, end zone, good defense. Knocked away, incomplete. And that's Jacoby Haskins, our star safety, breaking that up. And the Explorers are opting to go for it here. And they've got it. Very nice play. Quick spot route to their best receiver. He keeps the clock going. Touchdown, they know, puts this game away. Play action. Bradley, all kinds of time, checks it down. Joshua Jeffries takes a big hit. It picks up 4. Jeffries will not catch that one, drops it. The Bulldogs, these guys, they need to stop big time. And they got him wide open up the middle. There is nobody there. Touchdown, and that should put this game away. How about Everett Bradley tonight? 2 touchdown passes, had his first interception, but there goes his 3rd overall touchdown. He runs one in. Bulldogs absolutely not expecting that. They're going for 2 to try to make it a 21-point ball game. And that is caught by Houston. What a play. Great job by the offensive line, too. Held up nicely. This went from Bulldogs in control. First half literally was 10-6. And then Timmy Merritt having his Timmy turnovers moment. 2 crucial interceptions that turned into touchdowns. And then back-to-back plays. I mean, throwing in a double coverage. And on a 3rd and a 4th down, just gave the Explorers another chance to score. So that is 3 touchdowns. The 21 points they are down by right now literally are due to those turnovers. Merritt fires over the middle. Big shots for the first down. And I feel like if they had stuck kind of in this range, just taking what the defense is given, you saw a lot of forced pass attempts by Timmy Merritt. He feels some pressure right there. Does manage to get it off as Whitehead darts out of bounds after a 3-yard gain. Just 2 yards there for Streeter. Yeah, the strongest part of the Explorers that is still there is the secondary, and the Bulldogs played into their hands. I mean, probably should have had more of a heavy dose of running, as that's a wide open play there to Stanley Whitehead. They're starting to march now, but too little, too late here. This is going to be 3 straight losses for the Bulldogs. Screen does not get the block he needed at all there, but got enough for the first down. Heavy blitz in here, wide open. Whitehead out of bounds, first down. Timmy Merritt finally starting to place these passes out there to his receivers and read the defense better. I said, would have liked to see this happen earlier. As soon as he had his down moment, that's where this game took a turn for the worse as Champ hauls in the catch. They're just running Harry up right now. Merritt has the first down. Whitehead, Wheaton. Down to the 8. There's an injury timeout. This will be on Columbus. They'll lose Vondre Priester, who had the first interception of the game. And I'd say from kind of like that point, that's what really turned this game on its head. As Timmy Merritt throws. Whitehead unable to get much. And nice catch, but falls a yard short. We have hit the 2-minute warning. Explorers heavy over the Bulldogs here, 31-10. Bulldogs trying to make this score look a little bit more presentable. So they'll look to pass, and Timmy Merritt zips one in to Jake Winkleman. And that's a good ball. I mean, you see Henry Dockett playing that one high over the top. Got to throw that low. The receiver to go get. And he does. A 14-point ball game if the extra point goes through, which 10 times out of 10 it will. And it finally started to click, but man, at the worst point in the game, they're going to have to find a way to get Timmy Merritt to better secure that football. And onside kick taking a high plop in the air as it is recovered by Sean Willix. A minute and 56 seconds left to go. Explorers have the football in great field position here. They'll just look to try to run it out. And even if they wanted to try to see about pulling off a miracle, this is where that timeout on that challenge really kills them. They don't have all three to try to stop the ball real quick, score, and then have a shot at an onside kick that could give them a chance here. So odds are extremely against any kind of comeback. First down definitely secures this victory. As Bradley Atagwe brought down after a 6-yard gain. He's done a great job. Explorers can get their first victory. And there goes Atagwe, putting the game away completely. They needed that stop for any chance. Did not get it, and so they'll come out here in the victory formation. The Bulldogs are completely out of timeouts. If I'm not mistaken, I think the game's going to kick a last-second disrespectful field goal. They tend to do that lately. That's if it gets fourth down for the kick, but we'll see. They'll actually run the ball. Just trying to get Atagwe to at least 4 yards per carry. Doesn't work out, and yeah, good thing it wasn't fourth down. Third down, they'll take the final knee of the game, and the Columbus Explorers will finally snap a 4-game losing streak. As for London, like I said, started out the season 3-0 and are now 3-3. And yeah, they are going to kick that extra point. How? Wow. I'm saying extra point, but a field goal. 3 points at the end of the game. 34-17. That is the final score as the Explorers, Season 7 champs, best the reigning champs of Season 8 as they improve to 2-4. London falling to 500 and face the Huskies next week. Well, that's it for Week 6 of the RFL. Week 7, can you believe it, is already here. Get ready for the podcast tomorrow and everything, and see where this crazy ride of a season is going to take us come playoff time and who will be our next champion. These two teams have won their last two, already seeming a bit unlikely. That being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner, play-by-play commentator. Appreciate you guys all coming out. Make sure you hit that like button before you guys leave. Definitely helps out the channel, so make sure to do that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.